We're here with Charlie Saunders. Now Charlie, you've been out for practice. How's the track here at Collier Street today?
Yeah, it's really good. Bit patchy at the moment, like a few slick patches and that, but yeah, it'll be alright for a minute later on.
Now Charlie, you've been going well recently. You narrowly missed out on the Whopper last week. What do you think that your turn of form's been down to?
I don't know really, because I haven't really rode a lot this year. Don't know, just really enjoying my racing again. Just enjoying being on a bike, and I think that's the key to it really. You've got to enjoy it.
Now you've, like I mentioned at the Whopper last week, you narrowly missed out. How did you feel about that result?
I was gutted in some sense, but to be fair, after practice, I crashed in practice heavy. I wasn't even going to ride, so it wasn't too bad, but I would have liked to have won it really. But
now there's a chance this might be the last international we have here at Collier Street. Have you ridden at this track before, and how have you got on before at this place?
Yeah, I've always had really good meetings here, to be fair. I always enjoy the track, it's always usually really good, so yeah, it's going to be good today, we're looking forward to it.
Well, you're certainly in form, Charlie, so hopefully everything goes well and we'll see you up there in the final later.
Brilliant, thanks very much.
We're here with Gareth Winterburn, 1000cc sidecar racer, who's just working on the bike. Gareth, what changes are you making?
Just making an alteration, moving my chair wheel back and my back wheel back just to lose a little bit of drive really, that's all. And just go out and try again, see what happens. Tyre pressures and stuff like that to change now, I think.
It's quite interesting that you're trying to lose some drive. It looks quite slick out there. You're obviously not finding that.
There is a bit of slick out there, but it's very patchy. There's some bits you come into corners and it's turning, and then you pick a bit of drive up and you struggle to turn because there's not enough drive on front. So it's just a bit patchy at the minute, but you can deal with it spinning up by just shutting off. So if you just shut off when it spins up, and then when it's driving, you've still got power there to turn it, you see.
Now this might be the last big one really at Collier Street. You've ridden here before. How do you usually find this place?
Very patchy. Every time I ride it, I seem to have, not problems, I just seem to struggle in places. Sometimes, like last time I were here, I had too much drive off the start line and not enough drive on track. And I was rearing up out at gate and getting a bad position and then just locking up in corners. So I was struggling, but I don't know, I do like the track though, it is nice smooth track.
Now you're riding the Ducker frame today. You've been using this season really, from the qualifier on. How's it changed the way that you race?
It's alright, but you've just got to be very demanding with it. You've got to get on it and you have got to muscle it. You can't just, it's not a Sunday ride, you've got to wrestle it. It's been a bit hard this year to be honest, because I've got about 4 or 5 different passengers on this year and just trying to get a passenger that wants to ride permanently.
Now today you've got another different passenger. Who you got on the back today?
I've got my little brother Billy on today. He's rode yesterday on Speedway and rode really well, so he's going to have a do today and see what happens.
Well, good luck to the pair of you today. Hope everything goes well and hope the changes work out for you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Ready, Abby?
We're here with 500cc sidecar father and daughter crew, Nick and Abby Radley. Now Nick, you've been out for practice here at Collier Street. How have you found practice?
Yeah, it's obviously a little bit wet at the moment, a little bit slippery, but not too bad. You know, once the top comes off, hopefully it'll be all right for the racing.
Now you've got Abby back on for this year. How's that changed things for you?
Yeah.
Careful what you say.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's only our 3rd meeting. Unfortunately, I've had a bad back this year, so it's the first time back on the bike since I've had an operation. So hopefully, you know, practice seemed okay, so hopefully we'll be all right.
Now, there's not been a lot of meetings for the 500 sidecars in this country, and it's a real shame. You're somebody that's been around the sport for a long time. What do you think the problem is at the moment?
It's got to be lack of money, really, isn't it? You know, I mean, the cost to get into meetings as well. You know, it's just outrageous.
What do you think we need to do to try and sort it out?
speak to the Prime Minister and get him to lower the fuel.
Nobody's got an easy answer at the moment, have they? Now, Abby, you're back on for this year. How did you miss it last year?
I missed it a lot actually. After about 6 weeks of being in Australia, I contemplated coming home because my dad had started racing and I just couldn't handle it. But you know, I went out there for a reason. I've always wanted to travel, so I did what I wanted to do and came back fit this year. Hindsight says maybe I shouldn't have, but...
As a passenger, obviously you had a year out. How long did it take to get back into it? Was it an instant thing or did it take some time to get back into it?
After first practice, straight back into it.
Once you've done it, I suppose, it's easy. Now, today there's quite a good lineup of 500 cyclists here. It's good to see. How do you fancy your chances?
We hope.
That's pretty certain.
That's what I want to be. Obviously, like everyone else, they always, you know, everybody wants to be the winner. But yeah, just see how it goes. You know, it's all on one race anyway. So as long as we can make the final and make a good start in the final and hold on to the good start. If we get a good start.
You certainly had some tremendous rides here at Collier Street. It's all set up for you today. Hopefully everything goes well and we'll see you on the podium at the end.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we hope so. Cheers.
Cheers.
Right, we're here with Rob Mear, Lakeside Hammer Speedway rider. Rob, you've been out for practice here at Collier Street. How have you found practice?
Yeah, it was good, bit greasy, felt pretty quick, so see how the racing goes. I hope to get out for a second one, but ran out of time, so yeah, feeling good.
Now you've obviously last few years dedicated yourself to the Speedway. What's it like coming back onto the grass like this?
Yeah, I've done a couple of meetings last year, you know, I spent all of 2010 doing Grasstrack, so it's not really, you know, it's not really a stone throw from from each other. He's going sideways, isn't you? So, but yeah, it feels good to come out. You know, a nice relaxing day, no pressure, and just do your thing.
Only a professional speedway rider would describe a day's Grasstrack racing as a nice, relaxing day, I think. You were flying on Monday night at Lakeside. How does that form transfer over to the Grasstrack, do you think?
It does, I suppose. You know, it's just all about you know, getting on the bike and riding it. They're not too far apart, so you know, it's all about, after it's about the gating, and you know, even with the Grasstrack, it's about making a start. So hopefully I can put it into practice today and get a few wins.
Now, you are one of the top speedway riders that turns their hand to grass quite frequently. What's stopping other speedway riders like yourself from doing that, do you think?
It's just there's no money in it, you know. It costs so much to get, you know, you've got all your speedway stuff to pay for, and this and that. It's just an extra load of gear you've got to fork out for. That if you're trying to make it in a speedway world, then you know, it's not really efficient to get yourself a Grasstrack bike and come here on a Sunday for nothing really. And you know, it costs you the same amount of money to race a Grasstrack bike as it does to earn money riding a speedway bike.
Well, it's great to see, really great to see you here, Rob. It's good that you're turning your hand to the Grasstrack, as I say. Good luck today, and hopefully you'll win some races.
Thank you.
We're here with Dutch rider Henry van der Steen. Now, Henry, you were somebody that we picked out from practice. You looked very quick in practice. How are you enjoying the Collier Street track?
Yeah, it's a nice track. It's a little bit looks a German track. It's not English track. Yeah, it's English track, and the on start I like it really well. The off start is really wrong for me. And in Holland we don't have the outside start, and start on the track is really good for me.
Now it's the second time you've ridden in England this year. You rode at the Poacher back along. How did you get on at the Poacher?
Yeah, the Poacher was not really bad, but the weather was coming first and the practice was really good, and then I was on the second heat and it was only raining. I can't see the other side of the track, but race through and then make the place 3 in that heat, and then the last heat we cancel it, and yeah, it was stupid, but the rain was coming and the track, yeah, you can't race. We make the track on the inside and we try it again, but then the rain was again and then it was stopped.
That's good British weather, that is.
Yeah, it was good British weather, yeah.
Now, today obviously is very slick, very smooth. The poacher was very deep. How do you prefer it?
I like this track a little bit better. It's a little bit more speedway, and that's what I want. I like more hot tracks and slippery.
Well, good luck today, Henry. Hopefully your long journey is made worthwhile by winning some races. Hopefully we'll see you on the rostrum at the end of the day.
I hope so. Thanks, Fred.
Fastidious meeting to 3 tremendous Grasstrackers that we've lost over the last few years. So that's Yvonne Kinchin bringing the Vince Kinchin trophy, Julie Goodwin bringing the Lester Goodwin trophy, and Lorraine Wall bringing out the Simon Wall trophy. So magnificent trophies they are racing for, so please show your appreciation. It's great to see these ladies here, to see this magnificent meeting being staged in the honour of their respective husbands. So please, round of applause, they make their way to the starting gate area. The 500 sidecars wait as a mark of respect for these ladies. And look at those magnificent trophies for the Vince Kinchin trophy for solos. That's the Goodwin trophy for 500 sidecars and the Simon Wall trophy for the 1000cc sidecar. number 5, Nick Cage with Dan Gareth in the chair. Okay, and then then with some tires still away, of course, was the passenger when Simon on foot, so had that thrown over, and that's the accident, so great gesture there by Dan Goddard, close for the lane. We move on to number 18 then, that's Nick Shake, and Gareth in the chair.
I'm good.
They're followed by number 47, Sturgeon and George Mear. The next three cars is 125, Sammy Mansfield and George Woodward.
Good luck today.
That's Sammy Mansfield, George Woodward. To receive his momentum. We move on again to number 92, Paul Wagner and Alan Harris, having an absolutely fantastic season this year. Brilliant third in the Masters a couple of weeks ago, and they are really flying in this 2012 season. That's Paul Wagner and Alan Harris. Well, Ted Jones, he's putting up the money with the Chris Work for the fastest side by the way. Ted Jones coming out of the Paul Watson and Alan Kelly. Number 6, Mark Warren and Mark Wilkes to receive their mementos. We move on then to number 991, that's Trevor Colvin, Paul Watson Jr. in the chair this afternoon. Trevor Colvin, Paul Watson Jr. Number 25, and reached down the turn at the moment, picked up the coach, 2 weeks ago on the windmill upper last week. While at the moment, number 25, Colin Marshall champion, Colin Blackburn and Gareth Good. Therefore, down in the 99, and Steve Colvin.
Have a good day.
So we've got number 49, Gareth Winterburn with Glen Winterburn in the chair. That's the game with passenger.
Have a good day. Good luck. Good day.
Number 48, just for Chris Martyn ran a couple of weeks ago, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown.
Have a good day.
They're followed by number 14, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb.
There we go.
Number 24 was in superb form at TV, actually finished third in both the big finals of the round of just gathering the silver, very much in contention this afternoon. Wilson was carrying cylinders in the chair. He said about number 42, Ren Wilson and Bradley Steele.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Number 184, again this time, this is nice.
How are we? All right. Don't behave yourself,
Thank you. Thank you, mate. Have a good day. I'll see you later. I've got it.
That's a meat.
Swapped them over, yeah. That's all I do.
Then we've got twice the Speedway champions, number 69 in Matt Till and Mark Thornton. Then followed by number 12, another passenger championship, that's Mear and Ken Madden in the chair this afternoon.
Hiya.
Number 76, Simon Beatty with Dave Whitler as the passenger. And the 5-1 that's John Carson and Gavin Shearer.
Good day. Good luck. Kennett.
And the number 1 is Mr. Lee Scott, the non-world club. And left in Aston after the Grasstrack bike and the road racing bike combined. And George is in our club as much as he thinks he can do it. Once he does the race, we'll finish this afternoon on that absolutely superb presentation. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. With the rings under the release as well, all the favourite colours of the riders and the special balloons released by the ladies all contain messages from the children and the world. So we see Josh Goodwin with Liam Brown in the coming up into line for this opening race of the day. Liam, I say, going to be very, very busy because he's going to be on the back of Rod Winterburn as well this afternoon. So he's going to be in for a very exciting afternoon. Simon Beard and Carl Dahl, the next crew to come up into line. Then we've got Jojo van der Werf with Eric Van Dijk in the chair. Number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. Number 9, Gary Southgate, Natasha Bartlett, and then completing the 6, Steinus Lund with Mike Fredrickson in the chair. Right, just waiting for Josh Goodwin to move into line then for the first race of this Kings of Speed 2012. Simon Beer right on the outside. And there we go, Josh Goodwin making a good start. Simon Beer going into that top corner on the open lap. It's Josh Goodwin on the inside. Simon Beard making a move around the outside and gets around the edge of Josh Goodwin to lead down the back straight for the first time. It's Beard who leads from Goodwin holding second. Barry Bennett's gone back from third to fifth. They move into the pits corner on the open lap, and Josh Goodwin winds it on round the outside of that pits corner, comes back alongside Simon Beard and hits the front. They complete the open lap. Holding second. It's 3 Van der Werf is in 5, that's the top 5 with Gary Southgate in 6th place, going down the back straight, the top 2 a start, they get away, and it's a super ride by Josh Goodwin with Liam Brown in the chairs. He moves into that pits corner on lap number 2, then he's getting away from Simon Beard in that race for first and second as Goodwin leads from Beard, holding that second place. It's still under second third, now coming under freshman Barry Bennett in 4th place. It's 5 with Gary Southgate in position number 6, that's still the 6th as they go down the back straight once again. It's Goodwin and Brown getting away at the front from Beard and Dahl, who hold that second place position. Coming out of that pits corner on the start, the last lap this time, then Goodwin and Brown with a clear lead the front, but Beard and Dahl holding second place. It's still London Ferguson hanging on to third, but Barry Bennett's getting closer with every turn of the wheel, and a good race developing for third place. Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown going down the back straight for the final time. Could be a very special win in the very first race of the day on this very special occasion as Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown pick up the winning ride in the first hit of the 500 sidecars. It's Simon Beard and Carl Dahl who pick up the second place. Steinus Lund hanging on to that third with Mike Fredrickson in the chair. Barry Bennett comes late but can't quite pinch that third place. Then we've got Jojo van der Werf and finally it's Gary Southgate. So what an appropriate victory in the first race of the day on this very special day of racing. Race 1 result as follows. Rider number 3, Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown, scored 7 points. Crew number 4, Simon Beard, Carl Dahl, 5 points. Crew number 5, Jojo van der Werf, Eric Van Dijk, 2 points. Crew number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes, 3 points. Crew number 9, Gary Southgate, Natasha Bartlett, 1 point. And crew number 12, Steinus Lund, Mike Fredrickson, scored 4 points. The winning time, 1 minute 32.72. 1 minute 32.72. And we go then to race 2, another heat of the 500 sidecars. Number 18, Rob Heath. 21, Nick Radley. 55, Dave Carville. 57, Mike Reed. 72, Sean Harvey. And 118, Scott Dunn. So coming on then through the second heat of the 500 sidecar, Scott Gunn right on the outside of us. We've got Mike Reed next to him, in a good start, and it's with Sean Harvey getting that top corner, Sean Harvey on his shoulder now as they go to the back foot on the opening lap. These two locked together for first and second place, but Harvey's moved around the outside Radley to lead, going down the back foot on lap number 1. Dave Carver's gone through into that third place position. Scott Dunn not made the best of starts, he's back in fifth place with Mike Reed holding position number 4, but it's Harvey who has the advantage then from Radley holding second. It's Carver in third. After 6 as they go in the back straight once again. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg showing why they are multi-British champions. Nick and Abby Radley desperately trying to close the gap in second place. These two getting away from Dave Carville and Carl Webb hanging on to that third place position. Mike Reeds got the 4. Scott Dunn gets closer in position number 5. Completing that one then. Harvey with advantage. Radley in second. Harvey in third. As they race down the back straight once again, Nick Radley's getting a little bit closer to Sean Harvey, but Harvey again pulls away going down that long back straight. Riddle winds on the power going in to that pits corner. It's Harvey who leads in from Radley holding second now, long way clear of Dave Carville in third as they move it on to lap 4. Harvey the leader from Radley in second. Harvey got the third. It's 3 and 4. Good in point. Stepping back in position number 6. As they lead it down the back straight. Once again, Nick Radley's quick coming off that top corner, but Sean Harvey's got the speed going down that back straight. Radley again closing the gap slightly on the entry to that pits corner on lap number 4. Sean Harvey a quick look behind him. He's beaten his other adversary again. Sean Harvey got to winning line. Nick Radley in second, Dave Carville in third, Mike Reed in 4, Scott Dunn in 5, and Dave Radley in 6th place. Race 2 result then from the top down. Number 18 Rob Heath, Sam Heath, 1 point. Number 21 Nick and Abby Radley, 5 points. Number 55 Dave Carville, Carl Webb, 4 points. Number 57 Mike Reed, Mark Hopkins, 3 points. Number 72 Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg, 7 points. And 118 Scott Dunn, Scott Goodwin, they have 2 points. But winning time just slightly slower, 1 minute 32.74. 1 minute 32.74. We've just been informed that Tom Perry has not yet arrived at the track, so his place will be taken by Warren Atkinson. Warren Atkinson comes in to replace Tom Perry. The other change, of course, is Paul Evitts at number 2 for Tim Nove. So the full lineup is Warren Atkinson running at number 1, Paul Evitts at 2, Mark Stiekema at 3, Christian Hulshorst at 4, Mark Baseby 5, Bertjan Boss number 21, Danny Warwick 22, and Chris Mills number 23 for race number 1 of the 500 solos for the Vince Kinchin Trophy. Warwick comes in the equation at 3 abreast coming off that top corner. Warwick leads them down the back straight on that number 2. Number 1 is Baseby gone through in the second. Stiekema holds that third place position. That's the top 3 coming out of that pits corner. Some high speed action coming out of that pits corner, and it's Warwick who has the advantage on the place. Holshorst in third. Holshorst in third place. That's the top 4 do. Race to the back straight once again. Going down that back straight once again, really being wound on there by Danny Warwick as he enters that pits corner. Mark Baseby's getting very close indeed in second place, and Warwick takes an anxious look over his shoulder because Baseby's in fourth place. That's the top 4. And we're going back straight once again. We look at that super strap for first. And Baseby almost made a mistake on the exit from that top corner. That's allowed Danny Warwick to get well away at the front. He did very well to recover there, did Mark Baseby, still holding that second place as Warwick leads him on the third. But Baseby got that third. Holshorst is in third place. 1 minute 32.74. 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 Number 21, Bertjan has gone through into position number 5. Paul Evitts is in 6th place. Warren Atkinson is in 7. That's the top 7. As we see the leader coming out of that pitch corner. 40 follow time, a high-speed victory there for Warden. Number 22, Danny Warwick, he gets the winning ride. Second, Mark Baseby. Third is Mark Stiekema. Fourth is Christian Hulshorst. 5 is number 21, Bertjan Boss. And 6, number 2, Paul Evitts. Right, from the top then, there are no points for number 1, Tom Perry. Number 34, Warren Atkinson, the replacement, scores 2 points. Number 2, Paul Evitts gets 3 points. Number 3, Mark Stiekema gets 6 points. Number 4, Christian Hulshorst gets 5 points. Number 5, Mark Baseby, 7 points. Number 21, Bertjan Boss, 4 points. Number 22, Danny Warwick, 9 points. And number 23, Chris Mills, 1 point. 1 minute 20.29. 1 minute 20.29, the winning time of Mears with replacement number 6, Mear gets that corner third. It looks like Oldenziel has gone through into second place. Phillips backs that third place, but has just lost that third place now as they power into the pits corner once again. Mear, the late replacement, is leading this race number 4 of the international solos, completing lap number 1 then. It's still number 7. Into third place. That's the top 3 there. Race the back straight once again. Mear is the lead then for Oldenziel, holding that second place position. Sturgeon getting very close in third. These 3 starting to get away at the front of the field, completing lap number 2. It's Mear as the leader then for so Oldenziel holding that coming under pressure for that 6th place position as the leader is still Mear going into that pits corner on lap number 2, really winding on Mear. He's being chased all the way there by Randy Oldenziel, who holds that to second place position. It's still Lourens is in third, Hickmott is in 5. Another goal is back in 6th, number Hickmott in 7th place. Who wants a leader going into that pits corner for the final time in race number 4, the second heat of the 500 solo. Splendid stuff from Mear. Tremendous ride there by Mear. He gets the winning ride. Randy Oldenziel picks up the second. Martyn Sturgeon is in third. It's Nick Lourens who comes across the line in 4. Adam Phillips is in 5. Collier Street in 6th. So Hickmott is in 7th place. Riders coming out for race number 4. We're still working out the points for race number 5. So we'll have a look at race number 5 now. Pease number 11, Zandvliet is number 12. Charlie Powell, the reserve, comes in at number 13. Glen Phillips is at 14. Hunter Anderson at 15. Andy van der Steen is at 27. Charlie Saunders 28, and Matt Etherington is number 29. They're getting them out very, very quickly indeed, so we'll have to go back to the result of race number 4 after this race 5, because we have got a change to the result of race number 4, but we'll concentrate on race 5 as they come up into line then. First time making the way to that back straight. It looks like Zandvliet has made a clean break right from the out, so easily going to the back straight into that pits corner on the opening lap. The 2 abreast for second place. We'll pick the numbers out. Could well be Hunter Anderson, who went very, very quickly in the practice, but it's Zandvliet who has the advantage then, and it is number 27. About to lose that third place to Hunter Anderson, who's going the back straight once again, with Tilton changing, going down that back straight. But Zandvliet still with a clear lead going into that pitch corner on lap number 2. Big change of position for 3rd and 4th place as they come into view once again. It's Zandvliet who has the advantage then for number 15. Hunter Anderson round the edge of Zandvliet going down that back straight. Hunter Anderson is absolutely flying in the fact that he rolls into that pitch corner. He's come through from 4th to 1st place. Easily there going on to the final lap. Tremendous ride by Hunter Anderson. He leads it then. The Anderson is in 4th place and coming under pressure for that 4th place from Glen Phillips. Apology back in position number 5 as it goes in the back straight once again. It's Hunter Anderson, who looks so magnificent in practice as the clear leader in race number 5, coming right through from 1st place. Hunter Anderson gets a fantastic winning ride. Van der Zel gets 3 seconds. Saunders is in 3rd. Van der Steen is in 5, followed by Glen Phillips. Charlie Powell and Aaron Pease. Right, the result of race 5, the race you've just seen for 500 solos from the top down. Number 11, Aaron Pease, 2 points. Number 12, Lars 7 points. Number 13, Charlie Powell, 3 points. Number 14, Glen Phillips, 4 points. Number 15, Hunter Anderson, 9 points. Number 27, Henry van der Steen, 5 points. Number 28, Charlie Saunders, 6 points. And number 29, Matt Etherington, 1 point. Winning time, 1 minute 23.30. 1 minute 23.30. Back we go to race number 4. Race number 4, points as follows. Number 6, Rob Mear, 9 points. Number 7, Gareth Hickmott, 2 points. Number 8, Hasselawima, 1 point. Number 9, Nick Lourens, who has moved back 1 place in that race, he gets 4 points. Number 10, Randy Oldenziel, 7 points. Number 24, Adam Filmer, 5 points. Number 25, Martyn Sturgeon, 6 points. And number 26, Corey Gaffacol, 3 points. Winning time, 1 minute 21.66. 1 minute 21.66. That brings you bang up to date with the results. We now move on then to race number 6. And we see number 16, the new Masters champion, Cameron Woodward in action. Number 17, Adam Ellis. Number 18, Dan Berwick. 19, Dave Mears. Number 20, Scott Cresswell. Number 30, change the programme, Rob Fortune. 31, Stuart Mears, and 32, Eddie Kennett are the riders for race number 6. So Masters champion there, Cameron Woodward, the last to come into line. We've got Rob Fortune on the outside over by us on this side of the track. Dave Mears goes in line next to him. 31, Stuart Mears below him, and away they go. Top corner, 40, first on he comes under pressure going down the back straight, already stamping a marker in his first ride in the heats of the 500 solos. Cameron Woodward roars into that top corner. Dave Mears starting to work his way to the field. He's gone through into that 4th place position, but it's Woodward who's taking a wide line spectacularly. Number 5 with Ellis in 6 at the top 6, and we see Cameron Woodward clear going into that Fitz corner once again, but Kennett chased him really hard there in 2nd place. Once again Woodward using every inch of track on the exit from that Fitz corner. The gap at the moment, still Fortune and under 3rd, with Mears inside. Cresswell is in 6th, Ellis is in 7th, 8th and Berwick in 9th. That's the race will go the back straight once again, and into that Fitz corner goes your race leader, Cameron Woodward. Increase the lead all the time over Eddie Kennett, who's got that 2nd place. Kennett in 2nd, he's getting farther and farther away from Rob Fortune, hanging on to that 3rd. Dave Mears is still on 4th, first line in 5, and this is 6th, as Berwick started last lap. Cameron Woodward comes out of that final corner to get a super quick victory in race number 6. Woodward gets the winning line, and Kennett picks up the 2nd place position. Good scrap going on for 3rd and 4th. Rob Fortune's gone wide, a chance for Dave Mears to come through on the inside, because Dave Mears gets through. They cross the line virtually together. Fortune gets through. Mears in 4th. Ellis in 5. Cresswell 6. Mears in 7th place. The result then of race number 6 from the top. Rider number 16, Cameron Woodward, 9 points. Number 17, Adam Ellis, 4 points. Number 18, Dan Berwick, no points. Number 19, Dave Mears, 5 points. Number 20, Scott Cresswell, moved back 1 place, gets 2 points. Number 30, Rob Fortune, 6 points. Number 31, Stuart Mears, 3 points. And number 32, Edward Kennett, 7 points. Talking of the quickest solo time of the day for £100, that is by a mile the quickest so far today. 1 minute 19.41. 1 minute 19.41. We move on into race 7. First two of the big chairs. Don't forget big chairs. There is also money for your quickest time of the day. Number 4, Peter Lloyd does Wheatstone. Number 5, Mick Kay, Ben Goddard. Number 6, Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes. Number 12, Neil Owen, passenger change, Terry Madley in the chair. Number 14, Dave Penfold, Richard Webb. And number 18, Mick Stace and Gareth Little. Up and running then with the first hit on the chair. Come by the first one, there can be 3 abreast. The second place, Mick Cave making a move round the outside. Peter Lloyd leads, going up the back straight for the first time. Mick Cave has dived, and the second, Mick Stace is now picking up that third place. Mark Warren into position number 4. Neil Owen surprised you back in 5th place. They move into that top corner on the opening lap. Peter Lloyd stolen the march up front. A big move for second place by Mick Stace right round the outside. In second, Cave has got the third. Look at Neil Owen starting to work his way for the third. He's gone through from 5th to 3rd and sets about chasing the leading 2 as they go up the back straight once again. It's Lloyd who leads then, from Stace in second. Owen has got the 3rd, Cave in 4. Warren is in position number 5, Penfold in 6. That's the 6 coming off that top corner, can put in lap number 2. Second place, it's Owen who's got the 3rd, from Cave in 4, Warren is in 5, Penfold still in 6th place. They go up the back straight once again, and Peter Lloyd starting to consolidate his lead. The front, Mick Stace trying all he knows to try and close the gap in second place. Neil Owen can't seem to improve upon that 3rd. Mick Stace has gone really well. Stace out in second, Owen has got the 3rd. In 5, it's still Penfold in 6, so they go up the back straight for the final time. The informed man at the moment, Peter Lloyd, with Daz reached down the chair, looking pretty impressive in this first hit of big chair action. Again, Mick Stace gets very close on the entry to that top corner. Third place, Neil Owen. 5, Mark Wallen, 6th place. Result then of race number 7. Number 4, Peter Lloyd, Daz Wheatstone, 7 points. Number 5, Mick Kay, Ben Goddard, 3 points. Number 6, Mark Warren, Mark Wilkes, 2 points. Number 12, Neil Owen, Terry Madley, 4 points. Number 14, Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, 1 point. And number 18, Mick Stace, Gareth Little, 5 points. The winning time, 1 minute 34.52. 1 minute 34.52. We move on then to race 8. Number 24, Rob Wilson. 25, Colin Blackburn. 37, Mark Cotter. What a trio that is to start off race number 8. Number 38, Mike Elliott. 42, Robbie Wilson. 47, Chris Winterburn. Plus passengers, Terry Saunders, Carl Pugh, Carl Blythe, Simon Elliott, Bradley Steer and George Moore. Can Martyn Sturgeon, can you please alter your number on your bike? The lap scorers are having difficulty picking out, please. Can you alter the number on your bike, please? Colin Blackburn's gone through into 3rd place, so Rob Wilson leads. Coming out of that pits corner on the open, that Mark Cotter looking the line through on the inside. Colin Blackburn has got that 3rd place position. Robbie Wilson tucked into position number 4. And it's Rob Wilson still leads him, and Mark Cotter about 3 miles behind him and making a big move around the outside of that top corner. Then 2 abreast coming out of that corner. The 3rd place. So they're still up together going into that pits corner. On the inside, Cotter again back around the outside. What a fantastic ride by Mark Cotter. Rob Wilson comes again to try and get back at the leader, but it's Mark Cotter and Carl Blythe lead going into that top corner once again. Rob Wilson holds that 2nd place position. What a fabulous ride by Mark Cotter coming down this starting gate straight. Chris Winterburn is in 5. The standings are back in 6th place. It's showing why he is the Masters champion with a tremendous ride down that 2nd lap. It's Coster and Blythe going into that top corner. Lost that flag B May ready then for crew number 37. The crew of Mark Coster and Carl Blythe quickly up behind. Robbie Wilson, Bradley steering 4. Tris Winterburn is in 5. Standings are in 6th place. Mark Cotter going up that back straight for the final time with a scintillating ride coming up in race number 8. He's right to mid-track position coming off that top corner. Cotter and Carl Blythe. And Bradley Steer. 5, Tris Winterburn, George Moore, and 6th place are the standings. Super action there in race number 8. And from the top, number 24, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, 5 points. Number 25, Colin Blackburn, Carl Pugh, 4 points. Number 37, Mark Cosser, Carblind, 7 points. No points for crew number 38. Number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, 3 points. Number 47, Chris Winterburn, George Moore, 2 points. And crew 118, the standings, pick up 1 point. Talking of quickest time, there is money up for this again. 1 minute 30.88. 1 minute 30.88 coming through from the back in a very, very quick time. Another super heat of sidecars coming up in race number 9, number 48, Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown, number 49, Gareth Winterburn, Billy Winterburn, number 69, Matt Tyrrell, Mark Courtney, number 76, Simon Beanie, and it's his birthday today, so a very happy birthday to Simon Beanie. Number 80, Will Oppen, Nicky Owen, and number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Shane will be a non-starter in this first heat of the big chair racing. They're revving up on the line, they're away with this first heat of the big chair. Will Oppen, mega back in the second, Will Oppen in third, Gareth Winterburn in 4, Matt Tollers in 5. That's the 5 they're moving that top corner, change of vision as Oppen trying to get through on the inside. Winterburn again coming back round the outside, left together 3 abreast for second, third and fourth place. Winterburn gets back round the outside and Gareth Winterburn follows him through into third place as Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott both strolling the march to the front there. Is in 5 as they race into the pits corner once again. The quick man at the moment, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott well in control the seat of the big chairs. Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown desperately trying to close the gap in second. They get a little bit closer on the entry to that top corner. Gareth Winterburn's getting closer to father Rob now as he can come off that top corner complete. Tyrrell in 5, an equal distance between the 5. They roll that back straight once again. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott, the crew to catch in this heat at the moment. Rod Winterburn motoring on very quickly, holding on to that second start to get away from Gareth Winterburn, holding that third place position, coming on to start, left fourth the moment. Tucked into that third place. We're offering forward now, coming under pressure from Matt Tyrrell. A good race developing for 4th and 5th places as Whiteman's clear going up the back straight once again. Rod Winterburn got second, Gareth Winterburn third, Offord is in 4th, and Matt Tyrrell's closing the gap with a big turn of the wheel coming in dusty. Last corner the 4th and 5th places. We're offering in 4, Matt Tyrrell in 5th place. Race 9 result then. Crew number 48, Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown, 5 points. Crew number 49, Gareth Winterburn and Billy Winterburn, 4 points. Crew number 69, Matt Tyrrell, Mark Courtney, 2 points. Number 76, Simon Beanie, Dave Vidler, no points. Number 80, Will Offen, Nicky Owen, 3 points. And number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott, 7 points. The winning time, 1 minute 33.11. 1 minute 33.11. We move on then to race 10. Tom Penfold's a passenger for Tony Penfold, and Paul Whitelam Jr. is a passenger for Trevor Colvin. So making their way into line then for race number 10. Don't forget there is money for the quickest heat of 1,000 sidecars and the quickest heat of 500 solos today. Race, not heat, race, of course, whether it be a heat, a semi-final or a final, whoever clocks the quickest time in both 1,000 sidecars and 500 solos will be in for a cash bonus. So the 6 crews across the track then for race number 10, the completion of the 4 heats of 1,000 sidecars after this heat. All crews look taking their opening ride away to a clean break, 1 rod left on the line, 131 looks to be left on the starting line. Collier Street making the move round the outside as well, but 991, that's Trevor Colvin's gone through into that third place. They go up the back straight. Johnny Scott has made a move to go for the leading position. Parfish trying to find a way through on the inside. Colvin has got the third, and these 3 are getting away from Colvin's, who are back in 4th place. So the Colvin's back in 3 and 4 positions, coming off that top corner for the first time this time. third with Pete Colvin in fourth place. That's the top four. Partridge again about a bite behind John Hiscock going up the back straight once again. And Ryan Partridge got problems while holding the second place position. Desperately bad luck on that young crew of Ryan Partridge. He's lost that second place. So John Hiscock and Carl Bell there clear at the moment. Hanging on to that second. It's Steve Carl's got the third. These are long way clear then of Tony Penfold and Tom Penfold holding position number 4. We look at that scrap for the first 3 places, and Peter Cole and Trevor Cole was definitely getting closer there in second place, and it's John Hiscock and Carl Bell with a 4-bike advantage. There go wide again, and Colby trying to find a way through. There's a race into the top corner once again. John Hiscock cuts across the cover of the move. They go on the back straight for the final time, and Hiscock leads it from Colvin holding second place. Colvin's are into third, and Colvin again making a big move on John Hiscock, and here comes the other Colvin with a big burst round the outside of that top corner. The two Colvins shoulder to shoulder, the second and third place, and trying to get inside John Hiscock at the same time. John Hiscock just gets it from Trevor Colvin in second. It's Pete Colvin who's got the third. Good scrap going on for fourth and fifth places now. And 131 McPain is in fifth place. Race 10 result then. On the top, number 99, Pete Colvin, Steve Colvin, 4 points. Number 125, Tony Penfold and Tom Penfold, 3 points. 131, Mike Payne, Tony Heath, 2 points. 184, John Hiscock, Carl Bell, 7 points. 514, Ryan Partridge, Gary Shearer, no points. And 991, Trevor Colvin, Paul Whiteman Jr., 5 points. 1 minute 37.06 the winning time. 1 minute 37.06 is the winning time. In this second heat, we've got Sean Harvey right over on the outside. Nick Radley going into gate number 2. Dave Carvel and Carl Webber third place in there. First and it's there. Saunders London also having an opening right away. Oh, and Saunders London looking for Randall's made a start, but Sean Harvey already making a move around the outside. These two locked together on the exit from that top corner. Sean Harvey around the outside. Nick Radley again trying to squeeze through on the inside. Barry Bennett's come from the third with Dave Carvel holding that fourth place position coming out of that pits corner and completing lap number 1. Sean Harvey goes wide. Nick Radley trying to squeeze through on the inside, but Harvey's got the speed. Jojo van der Wolf in 5. Saunders London is in 6th place. That's a 6. They go to the back straight once again. So Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg, they're setting the pace in this 500 sidecar class this afternoon. Nick and Abby Radley desperately trying to close a gap in second place. These two getting away from Barry Bennett and Ivan Hughes have got the third with Dave Carvel and Colin Webb. He's back in 6th place. They're leading to getting away, and Dave Carvel's having to go at Barry Bennett to super race for 3rd and 4th place. Just about between 3rd and 4th. They move into that pits corner once again. It's Harvey who leads from Radley holding that second place. Bennett just about hanging on to 3rd. Dave Carvel making a big move around the outside on the exit. In that pits corner on to 3rd. They go Carvel in the super race for 3rd and 4th place. Harvey leads Edmund. Radley holding that second. Bennett's just going to bike up on Carvel. Racing the 3rd and 4th down the back straight for the final time. As Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg lead into that pits corner on lap number 4. Going to make it 2-2 in the heats of the 500 sidecars. Second place to Nick and Abby Radley. Danny Gareth and Mears hang on to that third. Dave Carvel and Carl Webber in third. Roger van der Moor, Eric Van Dijk in 5. And Stein Mike Fredrickson in 6th place. Race 11 500 sidecars result. Number 5, Jojo van der Werf and Eric Van Dijk, 3 points. Number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes, 4 points. Number 12, Steiners Lund, Mike Fredrickson, 1 point. Number 21, Nick Radley, Abby Radley, 5 points. Number 55, Dave Carvel and Carl Webb, 2 points. They were moved back 1 place. And number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg, they get 7 points. The winning time, 1 minute 30.98. 1 minute 30.98. So we move on then to race number 12. Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown, impressive winners first time out. We've got Simon Beard and Carl Dole. They pick up a 2nd place in their first outing. Number 9, Gary Southgate, Natasha Barkrid. Number 18, Robin Sam Heath. Number 57, Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins. And number 118, Scott Dunn. and Scott Goodwin. Those are the 6 crews then for the second heat of 500 sidecars. So obviously with Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg making it 2-2 in their race, pressure will be on Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown to pick up another winning ride in this second outing. We've got Simon Beard on gate number 1, Josh Goodwin goes into gate 2, Mike Reeder's got gate 3, Scott Gunn gate 4, it's Rob Heath on gate 5 and Gary Southgate fills gate number 6 for race number 12. Waiting for Sam Heath, Rob Heath to come up into line then to fill gate position number 5, receipt of the 500 sidecars. Away to the green breaking, Josh Goodwin making and Scotland also made a much better start as Somerville has gone through on the inside. Josh Goodwin is being pushed hard to second place and Scotland's made a move around the outside to go for a second. He's on the shoulder of Simon Beard now as they're moving to the pits corner for the first time. Beard on the inside, done making a move around the outside. Josh Goodwin trying to get round the 2 on the exit from that pits corner. Has done leads from Beard in second. Look at the speed of Josh Goodwin. Top corner once again, Scotland on the inside, Josh Goodwin right round the outside, fantastic move on the pits corner and the top corner. He's gone through from third to first, he leads going in that pits corner once again. It's Goodwin and Brown who lead then from Scotland holding that second. Beard has got the third. The speed of Josh Goodwin round the outside of both those two is absolutely phenomenal. Goodwin leads on the second, Steen got the third. It's Mike Reed in 4th place, Heath in 5 with Ross Gary Southgate as they go to the back straight once again. So it's going to be Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown looking to make it 2-2 in the heat of the 500 sidecars. Fantastic racing in this race number 12. They lead on to 4 then from Scott Dunn holding that second. He's in position number 5. That's who can stop Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. They completely missed the start. They messed it up on that top corner, but with a superb burst of speed round the outside of the pits corner and the top corner, they come through for a very, very impressive winning ride. Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown get the winning ride. Going to be tight for second and third. Scott Dunn just hangs on for second. Simon Beard in third. Mike Reed in fourth. The Heats in 5th place. Super racing in race number 12. Race 12 result then. Crew number 3, Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown, 7 points. Number 4, Simon Beard, Carl Dorr, 4 points. Number 9, Gary Southgate, Natasha Bartlett, no points. Number 18, Rob and Sam Heath, 2 points. Number 57, Mike Reed, Mark Hopkins, 3 points. And number 118, Scott Dunn and Scott Goodwin, 5 points. The winning time just 100th of a second quicker than Sean Harvey in the previous race, 1 minute 30.97. 1 minute 30.97. Selling then for race number 13. Away Gary Capital making a good start. Down the back straight for the first time. Martyn Sturgeon with a big sweep round the outside. Look, he's gone through into that second place pitching as he picked them up going to that back straight and into that pits corner. Super action going on as they come out of that pits corner and through complete the opening lap. It is number 26 Gary Capital made the best. Problems there for race leader Gary Capital's bike's gone. Corey Gaffer's bike's gone there. He's got machine problems while leading this one that clears now for Martyn Sturgeon leading going into the pits corner once again from Oldenziel holding that second place. Sturgeon leads from Oldenziel in second. Lourens is in 5, that's the top 5 in Martyn Sturgeon now coming under pressure. But Oldenziel was the winner first time and he's really chasing after Martyn Sturgeon now as they move into that pits corner on lap number 3. Sturgeon goes a bit wide, Oldenziel again trying to find a way through on the inside. Sturgeon just a little Evitts in 3rd place. Nick Lourens is in position number 5. He look at that scrap at the front. Sturgeon's looking down. Is he losing power? Getting into that pits corner. Oldenziel comes alongside him on the entry to that pits corner. Sturgeon on the inside. Oldenziel making a move round the outside. Sturgeon pushed him wide. But Oldenziel bravely round the outside. Super racing there for Oldenziel just on the line. From Sturgeon to Ellis, then Evitts. And number 9, it's Nick Lourens. Number 2, Evitts gets 5 points. Rider number 9, Nick Lourens, 4 points. Number 10, Randy Oldenziel, 9 points. Number 17, Adam Ellis, 6 points. Number 18, Dan Berwick, no points. Number 24, Martyn Sturgeon, 7 points. Number 26, Gary Gathercole, no points. Number 34, Paul Evitts gets 2 points and Dave Robinson gets 3 points. So right down the race has made the best of the start. He's really going in the back straight, but somebody's coming alongside him going in the back straight, and it's past him going in the back straight. Is that Charlie Saunders putting a super ride there, going into that pitch corner on the opening lap, coming out of that pitch corner. It is Charlie Saunders putting an absolute storm. He leads it. Saunders leads him. Down the back straight from Stiekema, holding that second. Van der Ziel has now just lost that third place going down the back straight, but what a ride by Charlie Saunders. He's clear going into that pitch corner on lap number 2. Stiekema takes so much tight line but can't close the gap on Saunders. With a brilliant ride going through in the third place. He's now coming under pressure for that third place onto Anderson. Super race for third and fourth places. Charlie Saunders is the clear leader, and Stiekema holding that second place position. Saunders leads him on the 4. Stiekema has got the second. Anderson has got the third. Number 27, Henry Van der Ziel is position number 5. That's the top 5 as they go round the back straight once again. What a conference finishing ride this is for Charlie Saunders. He's clear going into that pitch corner for the following time in race number 14. It'll be time for second and third. Charlie Saunders gets away, and Hunter Anderson just nicked that second place. What a ride by Hunter Anderson has nicked the second place. Dick Miles in third. Holshorst is in fourth. Van der Steen in 5th place. Super action again in race number 14. Riders numbers 4 and 12 will both move back 1 place there for race number 14. The result is followed. Number 3, Mark Stiekema, 6 points. Number 4, Christian Hulshorst, 4 points. Number 12, Lars 2 points. Number 15, Hunter Anderson, 7 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, 3 points. Number 20, Scott Cresswell, 1 point. Number 27, Henry Van der Steen, 5 points. And number 28, Charlie Saunders, 9 points. Winning time, 1 minute 20.92. 1 minute 20.92. Charlie Powell coming in for McDonald. Then Phillips will need a good ride this time. And Rob Fortune, of course, had an opening good ride. He's in for Richard Hall, so quite a few changes for race number 15. We're looking back towards the pits, looking Danny Warwick, first winner, first time out. Mark Baseby also had an excellent ride. Rob Mear won his opening ride, so everything to go for in race number 15. We'll give the result of race 13 again immediately. We get a second because apparently some of the speakers were pulled out and you didn't get the result all the time of race number 13. We'll go back to that when we get a gap in the proceedings. Should be in for some cracking action. Rob Mear won his opening ride. Danny Warwick won his opening ride. Glen Phillips will need a good ride this time. Had a disappointing opening ride. Mark Baseby had a good second place in his first outing. Rob Fortune picked up a third, so everything to go for in race number 15. As we see Mark Baseby and Danny Warwick, they're the last 2 riders to settle, coming into line for what could be a very intriguing race number 15. Warwick finally settles in that number 3 gate for race number 15. Away they go. Around the outside, and Mears leads from Phillips. Hold that second look like Baseby gone from the third. He's now coming under pressure for that third place position. They roar in the pitch corner for the first time. It's Mears who leads from Phillips. Hold that second place. Mears goes wide. Phillips holds a much tighter line, but Mears has the manager. But Phillips holding second. Round the back straight. Rob Mears really running room there, going down now back straight, and Glen Phillips is right alongside him now as they move into the pits corner once again. Mears needs to keep off that fence. He's wide again on the exit from the pits corner, and it's still Phillips taking a much tighter. is there from Baseby in 4. Bertjan is in 5. Ross is in 6. Powell is in 7. That's a 7 to go. Down the back straight once again. Phillips about 2 bites behind Mears. They roar into that Fitz corner. Mears takes a much tighter line this time. Phillips goes slightly wider. And Mears leads on to 4 then. Looking to make it. Corner once again, half a bite between these two. They go up that top corner. Mears down the outside. Phillips almost locked it up at high speed. He's lost a couple of bites. One's on Mears now as they go in the Fitz corner. Poorly final time now or never for Glen Phillips. But Rob Mears is going to make it 2 and a 2 and then a spectacular line. Mears wins it. Phillips gets a second. Gareth is in 3rd. Baseby is in 4th. Fortune's going to hang on to 5 with Boss in 6th place. Super action again in race number 15. Super racing again in race number 15 then, and the points as follows. Number 5, Mark Baseby, 5 points. Number 6, Rob Mear, 9 points. Number 13, Charlie Powell, no points. Number 14, Glen Phillips, 7 points. Number 21, Bertjan Boss, 3 points. Number 22, Danny Warwick, 6 points. Number 29, Matt Etherington, no points. And number 30, Rob Fortune, 4 points. Winning time, 1 minute 21.39. 1 minute 21.39.